How you doing, Premier Ford?
How you doing? We're just down here at Queensway Hospital. Going to make a great announcement for long-term care.
Oh, great. So thank you so much for joining with me. I know you have a busy day, so I'll get right to the questions. I'm going to ask the last question, the million-dollar question that everybody in Peel is wondering. When is Peel going to open up to a full stage 3?
Well, we're working on it right now. What we're doing is we're going to put it in front of caucus and cabinet, and then from cabinet we'll be talking to the health table, and they give us recommendations. We give them back. I just got off the phone with Mayor Brown just literally minutes ago, and I talked to Mayor Crombie yesterday. So we all have to work together, and there can't be any light between the public, ourselves, businesses, and that's the way it's been the whole pandemic. Everyone's pitched in. I'm so grateful for everyone's help.
I know on Saturday, Brampton had 199 cases, which accounted for 70% of all of Peel's cases. Would you be open to opening up Mississauga prior to Brampton, kind of like what you did in Windsor, Essex?
Yeah, well, I've asked the health team to look at a surgical approach. One group can't be punished because of another group. And so we're going to look at that. But I really want all of Peel to slowly reopen safely. And safely, I have to emphasize that, because if it's not safe, then we won't do it. And we just have to get these businesses back on their feet and try to support them any way we can.
In talking about surgical approaches, in regards to Peel, would that be more of a shutdown instead of the certain city, kind of certain areas or neighborhoods of the city? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, we're looking at that. I always like taking a look at what other people are doing around the world. New York, for instance, New York State, they call it micro-targeting, and they'll go into one area and put the resources there, similar to what we did yesterday. The mayor and myself and Councillor Cressy and my nephew, Councillor Michael Ford, went up to North Rexdale, where we've seen some outbreaks, and we put mobile units in, and we're moving them around that neighborhood to get people tested.
Okay. Is Halton still being considered to move into a stage 2 light?
No, they're doing really well out in Halton, and I just thank them. You know, as I'm going to say at my press conference, I start finding myself cheering these people on. No matter if it was Windsor, Essex, I think the whole province was cheering them on. We were cheering Halton on last week. Now we got to cheer Brampton on. We can do it. Ottawa, by the way, I looked at the numbers. They've dropped drastically. They're down to about 60 some odd cases. So they all pulled together, and that's what we have to do in Peel. We all have to stick together and work hard and just avoid this spread. We can do it. We've done it before. We'll do it again.
Good. And what about rapid testing kits? When are they going to be used, and are you planning to use them at Pearson Airport in the near future?
Yeah, absolutely. So with the conversation with the Deputy Prime Minister, 100,000 kits, I believe, arrive Friday, or maybe they're arriving Monday. We're going to get those out to the most vulnerable areas, long-term care, frontline healthcare workers. And as it ramps up, we do want to put them in Pearson. I think it's critical. There's a trial going on in Calgary right now that rather than isolating for 2 weeks, we can cut it down to a week. People get tested, then 5 days later get tested again. And these, as I've been just saying for God knows 2 months now, these rapid tests are going to be a game changer. It's not going to be the be-all and end-all, but it's really going to help all of us. Another tool in our toolbox.
Good. One more quick question. Flu shots. There's been a shortage at drugstores. Is there anything going to be done about this?
So I've talked to the CEO of Shoppers Drug Mart and our health team. We have 5.1 million doses, and that's 700,000 more than we did last year. We ordered another 300,000. So far, there's been 1 million flu shots administered, and there's 4.8 million out there. And they go by last year's results, so they'll distribute it between the doc's office and all the drugstores. But there's, so minus the 1 million, there's 3.8 million doses out in Ontario spread out. So we should be able to get it, and we want to order more on top of the 300,000 we increased already.
Okay. I had Minister Sakaria on last week, your minister, MPP from Brampton, and I just got to ask you the tough question here. Favorite place to eat in Brampton?
Oh, do you know where it was a great place? I'll tell you, I love it. It's pretty standards across, and they're closed, but those mandarins, I'll tell you,
Yeah.
restaurant, I can go down. Look at the size of me. I can pack down a couple of meals. When I walk through there, they know they're going to lose money. Put it that way, because I'll put it down. But you know, something restaurants like that. But there's a lot of great other restaurants in Brampton. I just encourage everyone order takeout, get a bottle of wine, spirits, get a case of beer off them. It helps them tremendously.
Premier Ford, thank you so much for being on and taking time of your busy schedule and talking to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for everything you're doing. Thank you.
Thanks. Take care.